Okay, welcome back to Canva. We are now in the Use Draw project. And so this is part 1 of 1, I believe. We're going to get through the whole video in just one shot. We want to make sure we save this, so we're going to go to More, then Folder. We have a CDSS folder, hopefully, so we're going to save that. And this is going to help us auto-save so we don't lose our work. So now let's get into the draw feature. We're going to press play on this video, and it's going to show us the different tools in the draw pattern. So we have a pen and a marker and a highlighter, and there's a way to use the move tool and that sort of thing. So they're going to show us some things in this video: how to change the color, how to change the thickness of whatever instrument that you were drawing with. You can change the transparency as well. They'll show you that. So as you can see, they're using the highlighter, and they're just free drawing a circle and then an arrow. And they're going to go over to the text box to the right there, and I believe we're going to highlight some words. And so they're going to switch to their highlighter, and transparency we're going to bring down. And the reason they do that is so that you can actually see the words once you've highlighted them. So if that were way up high, then it would actually cover up the words more rather than being able to highlight and read the words at the same time. So that's how that tool works. So we're going back to draw. We're going to go to this tool here and adjust the weight for that as well. And that's the erase tool. So that's how you can erase things. So we actually wanted a different tool, a green check mark rather than an X, a red X. So that's why they erased that and they replaced it with the green check mark. So let's use these tools. Step 1, select the pen. So you have to go over to the left and you have to click the draw icon in the tool section. And then once that is open, you're going to click the top one, and that's the pen. Step 2 tells us that we're going to change the pen color and the thickness. So instead of blue, you can open up more colors by clicking the plus sign right there and finding the range of colors that you want to choose from. I'm going to go green. I'm going to go black first because step 3 says turn the circle into an animal. So I am not an artist, so as you can see, terrible artist, but I can do eyes in this is going to be a snake, so that kind of looks like a snake tongue, but not really. I'm telling you what it is because it's really not easy to tell. Here's a snake body, not great, but it's green, it's got a tail. There we go, got ourselves an animal. So now I'm going to turn this triangle into food, so I'm going to use the marker. I'm just going to stay with red, and these are pepperonis. So I'm going to make pepperonis and make this triangle into a slice of pizza. And then I'm going to use black and for olives, and we'll call that a slice of pizza. I could add cheese if I wanted to. I'm not going to. Okay, moving on. Now we're going to play with the marker. So the marker is the second tool, and that says select marker. Then it says change the color and the thickness. And step 3 is we're going to draw arrows to match the weather to the character's outfits. So as you can see, we've got 4 characters. One is in a heavy coat and a knit cap. One is in like a sundress. One is in a raincoat, and one is like in a windbreaker and some sweatpants. So we have to match the weather to the outfit by drawing an arrow. And so that's what we're doing. So we have winter, summer, fall, and spring up here, and so we're just matching. And so our next step is we're going to change to the highlighter, and we're going to change the color and highlight different words in different colors. So the word design they want in yellow, and the word fun they want in blue. So I'm going to change the color to blue. You can use any shade blue that you like. I'm going to use this one because it was already there. We're going to highlight the word draw in green. Again, I'm going to be lazy and just use the green that was there. You can choose whatever shade green you would like. And lastly, they want the word image in pink. Again, me being lazy, I'm going to highlight with the pink that was there. Okay, now we're going to do Shape Assist. Shape Assist is a really cool tool. It's something where you're drawing something and then you kind of pause and then it just makes it into a shape that looks much better than your version of the drawn object. So, pretty cool tool if you want to just kind of draw your own things, and then it's like it makes it look better basically. So as you can see, once it converts into a real shape, you can actually change the length and move it around a little easier, and it turns into an object instead of just something you've drawn on the screen. And that's the beauty of the Shape Assist tool. So now in this video we can see that they're going to use the text feature, which we've already gone over. So if you go over to the left and click text, and then you can type into the text box, then you can move it around, and then you can like highlight every shape and then group it and move it all at the same time. So that's what they're demonstrating in this video here. And once this little video stops playing, we can see what we're going to do with all these tools in the next slide. And the very last slide, we're going to be making a logo, I believe. So we're going to use all these tools that we just learned to do a logo. So now it says select the pen, and then it says use Shape Assist to draw the shapes. And so the trick to this is you've got to draw it and then pause. And I didn't do that on that one. So I had to actually learn how to do this correctly. So on my second attempt here, third attempt, I'm going to pause at the end, and then magically it becomes a triangle. Look at that. So I'm going to do a circle, pause at the end, while I'm still holding the mouse button down, by the way. And last shape. I actually need 2 circles if I was going to do the same pattern. So now they want you to duplicate one of those shapes. So you click on it, hit the duplicate button, and then you can change the size and color of one of these. So you click on that, change the size, and then you can change the color over in the color palette. So I'm going to change that to red. Okay, last thing, we're going to make a logo. So the steps are type your name, then change the color of the text, then use the draw to design some sort of logo, and then add shapes to your logo using the Shape Assist tool. So my logo is really lame because I'm just doing this to show you how to use the tools. Hopefully you get a little more artistic than me, and you're going to make a logo much, much better. So here I'm struggling with my text box. Sometimes it's difficult to move a text box, so I'm just going to change the color and move on. And now we're going to draw some stuff in the logo circle, so I'm going to get my draw tools going. I'm going to use this tool, and I'm going to go with pink, and we're just going to do some random things for logos. So do that with the pink lines, and then we'll do Shape Assist with the green triangle. So pausing there turns into a real triangle. Awesome. I'm going to click that triangle. I'm going to duplicate it a few times, and then we're going to call it a day. That's my logo. Isn't it amazing? And that is how you do the Let's Draw in Canva. I will see you back in class.